My hand is broken, but I am still training for the Epic Rides event in Bentonville in October. It'll definitely be a long shot if I'm able to do it. Today is the day. Find out if I get the claw off. Hey team, welcome back to our channel. If you're new, I'm Sid.
And I'm Mackie. And here on YouTube, we're sharing the mountain bike race experience with you guys. My
hand is broken, but I am still training for the Epic Rides event in Bentonville in October.
Which is a long race.
It's a 50-mile race. It'll definitely be a long shot if I'm able to do it. I will be 7 weeks out from breaking my hand at that point, so it's not impossible, but it's not a guarantee at all. Mike, my coach, and I decided that it would be better to train as if I'm going to do it, so that at the very least I'm fit. So it's kind of like a win-win. Either I'm able to do it and I'm ready to do it, or I'm not able to do it but I still have a lot of fitness, and then I can do something else when I am ready to race again. So that's the plan. Right after I broke my hand, I took about 2 weeks pretty much entirely off from training or doing much of anything because it was really swollen. I did do very light hiking and spinning on the bike, which we showed you in our last video, but now it is time to ramp things up a little bit. I don't have much pain at all. The swelling has gone down, so I still have to keep it elevated while I ride, but I can start doing some proper training. So on that note, huge thank you to Xpedo for sending me one of their new trainers. I've been borrowing a trainer, but it's not an ideal setup with a mountain bike, so this is gonna work a lot better. That means we have to figure out how to operate yet another smart trainer.
The other one was almost smarter than you were.
We had a little bit of trouble with the other one, but I think now we've sort of figured out how they work.
Right, there it is. Looks sort of like an alien.
Jump into the car on a Friday night. I wanna drive with you. Looking for a bar in the nearest town. I've never seen a sky so blue.
So this is the setup. If you watched our last video, you saw us hanging the TRX from the ceiling. This allows me to be in a semi-normal position and still do some good training on the bike. So what I've been doing is workouts that are all sub-threshold, so not super hard, but they feel a lot harder because it always feels harder on a stationary bike. I don't know if that's mental or what exactly, but it does. So today's workout, which you can show on the computer there, it'll be 2 15-minute blocks at just right below threshold pace for me. And then the rest period is not actually that much of a rest, so it's almost total 40 minutes of going reasonably hard-ish, and then with a proper warm-up and cool-down, obviously.
Sid's getting into the cyclocross season feeling. How you doing?
I completely detonated.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How so?
Just like going really hard and like thinking I was going hard, and then looking down and the power was just going.
How you feeling?
Crappy.
Tired? You went hard. That was good. Time for part 2 of the workout.
I need a second. I'll be doing 2 threshold interval workouts like this one a week, and also 2 rides where I use the blood flow restriction bands to mimic the conditions of a longer ride. This allows me to get better quality while still keeping the volume low. I know if I start doing 2+ hour rides on the trainer, I'll go completely insane. So the BFR is a good workaround for that.
What are you doing?
Okay, so the other component of recovery training here is the blood flow restriction training. You guys may have seen these on our channel before. They're good for off-season training, they're good for training when you're on the road and all that, but they're really good for healing bones. At least that is the anecdotal evidence that I have been told. Basically, restricting blood flow, doing a workout, even though my legs are fine, it is creating a systemic reaction that's gonna increase blood flow, increase the positive hormone stuff that happens after you like lift heavy. I've been working with Dane at Revo to just incorporate like a little bit of BFR almost every day to just basically increase my body's capacity to heal. So since I didn't get the surgery, we were waiting for my bone to heal naturally. It was kind of a nasty break, so to be as healed as possible, as quickly as possible, I'm doing everything that I can, and this is one thing. BFR creates a systemic response that improves blood flow and therefore healing, so I'll be doing a little bit of BFR every single day, whether that's on the trainer or simple body weight exercises like this squat workout. We'll put a link to these bands. They're a sort of home version of the BFR. We started doing a more clinical version at Revo and then got these to be able to do it in situations like this. So be strong. There'll be a link to that in the description as well as some information about the trainer. Nutrition is obviously also super important for healing. There's lots of advice online. You could buy a lot of wacky supplements. For me, the most important thing is just getting enough protein, shooting for about 20 grams of protein every meal, which does take a little conscious thought. However, protein is building block, like super important for that, as if you're not getting enough protein or enough calories in general, all the calcium, magnesium, collagen, etc. supplements, totally worthless. So I've been doing a smoothie every day. One supplement I am doing is some collagen, and there's turmeric in it, so that helps with the inflammation. Then I'm getting my protein from some Greek yogurt. There's also 9 grams of protein in this. And also almond milk, lots of calcium, and a bunch of fruit and pineapple. Pineapple is apparently a magical healing fruit. I don't know. I also just really like pineapple, so. I don't think food needs to be super complicated even when you are trying to heal a bone. Like, just getting enough calories. If you are healing, you definitely don't want to diet just because you're not riding your bike. You actually need just as many calories, if not more, because your body is healing. So getting enough calories, getting enough protein, and then just like packing the rest of my diet with lots of fruits and vegetables and, you know, greens and all that stuff that's just like really good for your body. So this has been my little go-to smoothie. Usually there's a banana involved, but there like weren't any bananas at the grocery store, which is weird. That's what happens when you try to get fancy and film. Did I break it? Today is the day. Find out if I get the claw off. I'm a little nervous. Here we are. So I am pretty happy. No more claw. Obviously, as you can tell, still looks pretty janky. Still have no knuckle. I forgot to ask. I don't think the knuckle is coming back. That's my one thing I'm not that happy about. I guess I'd rather have ugly hands and be riding my bike. I actually have pretty good range of motion in this direction. I have no range of motion like this way. Pretty happy to be out of the claw, to get to wash this, go in the hot tub. It's gonna feel really good, and just keep doing everything I can to get back on my bike in 4 weeks. It's a big moment. I'm gonna try putting my hand on a handlebar.
Can she do it?
We
Good
can do
job,
it,
little
actually.
finger.
That was better. It's still not strong enough to pull
Can it pull? It can't pull it.
Actually,
Oh, there you go.
I had to get through a little sticking point.
That's pretty good.
It could be a lot worse.
It could be a lot worse. I'm not sure you're ready to ride outside yet, but you could ride without the TRX, I think.
Watch. Oh!